A welcome in to folks around the country. Sunday night baseball now from Yankee Stadium. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game weekend series between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. CC Sabathia is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, he's having a fantastic year with an ERA of under 2. You're going to have to pitch real well in this one to keep that ERA as minuscule as it is.
Xander Bogaerts heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Number 2.
Underway now on this Sunday night as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, EK, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
And that includes winning the first 2 in this series, so they've had it going lately. They'll look to put a capper on the weekend with a sweep here.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. This is hit high and deep out to left. Gardner going back. Gone! It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Well, I'll tell you, having a guy at the top of the lineup that's capable of doing this, boy, that's a great weapon to have. He jumps all over this ball to lead off the ball game with a solo home run.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will take his first cuts now, and after the leadoff home run to start the ball game, does the game plan change at all from a pitching perspective?
Well, I think it's a little bit more of a shock to the system than anything else. You're just not expecting that leadoff guy to be the guy that takes you deep.
Into the seats, 0-1. Sabathia into his motion, 0-1 on its way. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. With that, here's a look at John Farrell's Boston Red Sox.
Great pitcher's duel, so you really need to take advantage of any scoring opportunities or any mistakes that may be handed to you. 1 or 2 runs might be enough to win it.
Hanley Ramirez will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0-for-4 in the loss.
Well, it seems like it's going from bad to worse. He had a bad day yesterday, and he's hitting under 200 in his last 10.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, Matt, with Ross behind the plate, hitters know they need to expand the strike zone a little bit. He likes to ring it up when it's on the black, or even a little off of it.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Fly ball out toward right field. Beltran is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And with that, let's give you a look at the Yankees defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, we all know Brett Gardner is one of the best defensive outfielders in the game. His legs may be slowing just a bit as he gets further into his 30s, but he still covers plenty of ground, and his situational awareness is second to none.
Into the box, Travis Shaw. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here. 2-0.
Three and 0 now.
I think at this point, a 2-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just groove one.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Not turned loose there. I thought that he might be swinging with 2 away, but apparently not.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Well, he's allowed 1 home run in the inning already. Maybe he's just a little gun shy out there. It did not look like he wanted any part of that guy on 3-1, and he winds up putting him on.
Dustin Pedroia will stand in for the first time with gaudy numbers here in the month as you see him there. He's set. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And he falls behind 0-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Beltran calls for it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox get a run on the solo shot by the X-Man, Xander Bogaerts. Bottom of the first coming up, and it's 1-0 Boston. Clay Buchholz gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, Matty, you take a look at that whip, less than 1. What that means, he's allowing less than 1 base runner per inning. Outstanding.
To lead things off here in the home half of the first.
For the Yankees, center fielder, Jacoby ELLSBURY.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Eric Karros, this Red Sox ball club, entering play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. 1-2, here it comes. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Hit hard towards second. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
You know, I'm hoping that we see some adjustments out of Mark Teixeira. He's still without a stolen base this season, which is baffling. I don't know if it's a coaching issue or if he just needs to be more aggressive when he gets on base, but this team needs him to start taking advantage of his speed.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Bogaerts is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2. And with a quick breather here, take a look at the Red Sox on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Sure, guys. Some of the things that Xander Bogaerts does at shortstop, absolutely incredible. He's got a ton of speed, allows him to cover ground, arm as good as anybody at the position, and his instincts allow him to get better and better as he gets more experience.
Alex Rodriguez, the third baseman, will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. And this is taken for a strike by the 40-year-old veteran. No balls and a strike. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Yankees nothing. Brock Holt will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off.
Brock Holt.
Sabathia's ready. First pitch on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Grounded to the right. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting 7, right fielder, Rusney Castillo.
Rusney Castillo will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Well, Matty, the good news is that average is on the rise. He's batting over 500 in his last 10 games, so he's as hot as anybody right now.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Standing in now, Blake Swihart. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 3 homers and 11 RBIs. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Nice job there by CC Sabathia. And his club's keeping it close. Mark Teixeira will stand in, hoping for a reversal of fortune here as he's seen that average drop precipitously these past 10 ball games.
Teixeira.
Called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count. 0-2.
Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive. Still 0-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Bogarts is there for it. 1 away.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it, so he stays with it and pulls it in.
Carlos Beltran will stand in now. Happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Drilled to the right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's swinging it.
Brian McCann.
Brian McCann will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient, because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
And this is where the scouting report really pays off. I mean, sometimes you just got to go looking for a soft spot in the guy's zone, and they found one there.
Into the box now, Greg Bird, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. 2 out with the man at first. That evens it up. 1-1. One and one, here it is. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Yeah, and in a good hitter's park like this one, it's going to be even more important than usual to keep that fastball down. That's right where he's got to be living.
The 1-2 pitch. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
Yeah, And on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
Ball 3. 3 and 2 now. And now the runners will get a head start here with 2 away.
And that's an important factor, too, because that's the tying run over there at first base. So he's likely scoring on an extra base hit.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They still trail 1-0. Chris Young steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Sabathia gets the sign. Here's the 2-1. Hit to third. A-Rod comes up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts will get a second shot at it now. Remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going.
Yeah, they tried to sneak a fastball by him, and he was having none of it. Be interesting to see if they try to go at him again.
One out, nobody on. Up top, it's 2-0.
Now, after the home run last time, you can see a more cautious approach this at-bat. They don't want to get burned again.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Jackie Bradley Jr. is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, this guy's been in desperate need of anything, something. Give him something positive. So this is just what the doctor ordered. It's a mistaken location, no doubt about that. And when a guy's scuffling, this is like a gift from heaven as he jumps all over it and drives it for 2 bases.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Hit high and deep to right center. ELLSBURY going back at the track. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
And against a guy like this, wow, you'll take any run you can get. So That was a good job of manufacturing the run here.
Settling in now, Travis Shaw. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there 1-0.
And this is maybe not a pitch around situation, but you need to be real careful with a guy like this in 2 away.
The 1-0 delivery. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0.
One of the keys for him getting the victory in his last start, he did not allow a home run in that outing. But this is now 2 home runs he's served up here in the first few innings. You can bet there's a bit of concern over there in that dugout.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. No, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe 4-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
Hot shot to third. Rodriguez takes it in. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 4-0 Boston. Starlin Castro will stand in for the first time now. And he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
Well, he's been hitting really well over his last 10 games or so, and he's someone to watch out for in this one.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Nope. 2-0 now. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Bradley on the run, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. So he's into second base here with a double to begin the home third. And as that graphic shows us, he currently leads the Yankees in that category.
And guys, that's a bigger deal than people realize. Usually the guy with the most doubles is also leading in other categories like runs or RBIs. He's a big part of their offense.
from the stretch. Didi Gregorius is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. The double is his 8th of the season so far. And low, it's a ball and a strike. No one out with a runner at second. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
2 strikes.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Ellsbury will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
Yeah, but he hit it hard, though. He put a really nice swing on it, and we'll see if he can do that same thing right here.
Lays off 1-0. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1.
Well, I think most fans would remember Jacoby Ellsbury's amazing 2011 season. That year he won a Gold Glove, a Silver Slugger, and was runner-up for the AL MVP award just behind Justin Verlander. That was a pretty big year.
The run scores from second. It's now a 4-1 game. The relay throw, and Ellsbury's going to have himself a triple.
I think the phrase here is, when you're hot, you're hot. He's been on fire the last week or so, and it's going to continue here as he drives this all the way out to the wall. It'll wind up an RBI triple.
Here's Brett Gardner now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw is dropped at first. It'll stay right there, though, so there will be no advance.
I want you to watch this throw here. You know, this isn't in the dirt. It's not in the sun. It's right there, but he just drops it. No real explanation for it. Just a bad air.
Into the box, Alex Rodriguez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he can't get A-Rod to bite on it. It's 2-0.
He's in a situation now where he does not want this game to get away from him. 2 guys on already. Now he's not in the strike zone to this hitter. He's got to reel it back in if you're flirting with a little bit of danger now with another ball.
Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease. Runners are at second and third with one down. Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
Well, errors are going to happen. They're just part of the game, but this obviously is a bad time to make a mistake like this. That allows two runners to come in and score, and that's the kind of letdown that'll cost you ball game.
Here's the first baseman, Mark Teixeira, now. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Three runs already home here. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Here's the 1-1. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
And this is a situation now on the mound where you can't worry about how you got into it. You've got to worry about how you're going to get out of it. And he's got some work to do now to protect this lead.
Carlos Beltran will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
First offering on its way. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And a fair ball as this one gets to the wall. The tying run is in to score from second. It's a 4-4 game.
Boy, it's only the third inning here, and he's already given up more hits so far than he did in his entire start last time out. He hasn't been able to reproduce what he had going on last time, at least not to this point.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Brian McCann. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Yeah, you see there, this 4-run inning's hurt his pitch count, too. It's starting to get up there.
Tap fouled at home plate. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
I tell you, that was not an easy take.
It sure wasn't, especially when you've got to protect on an 0-2 count.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Well, that's okay. You would have liked him to chase on 3-2, but you had your base open here, so now you can really focus on getting yourself a ground ball.
First pitch on its way. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0. Problems compounding here after a smooth start to the game.
Yeah, whoever that guy was that pitched the first 2 innings, he hasn't shown up yet in the third. He's looked like a completely different guy.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks like he's unraveling out there. These pitches aren't even close.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Young coming on. 2 gone. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone now.
Boy, you got to believe he's counting his lucky stars out there on the mound. He's facing one of the best run producers in the game with the bases loaded, and he's able to retire him. And he's still not off the hook yet, but at least that'll earn him a big exhale out there.
Coming to the plate again, Starlin Castro, as he'll bat for the 2nd time in the inning. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
You can bet they'd love to have him get out of this without having to call in that bullpen just yet.
4 runs here in this half inning. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
You worry a little about things snowballing from here?
Well, you know, these are 2 teams that don't traditionally care for each other too much, so we've seen this go south before.
Cut fastball, and there's strike 2.
I think he saw stars in his eyes there. He was thinking grand slam on that one.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Swihart is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they strike for 4 runs in the inning, but are denied a chance to really do damage as they leave the bases loaded. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 4-4. Brock Holt is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Boston, third baseman, Brock Holt.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him. So he needs to show something right here.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Turned on down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Sabathia sets his sights, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes.
That's ball 2.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And Sabathia misses here. It runs full now, 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. and now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth.
And here's where you're really looking for that shutdown inning out there. Your guys have just put up a 4 spot to tie the ball game. So this is where you need to hold up your end of the bargain and keep the game level. That's a good job there to get that first out.
Into the box now, Rusney Castillo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. ELLSBURY will wait on it. And there's the second out of the inning.
And here's a guy that needed a quick inning after giving up 3 runs the last time around. He's got the first 2 outs here. He's looking a lot more determined out there now.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Blake Swihart. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Into the windup and the pitch. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. On the ground to third. To his left, A-Rod. Throw on to Teixeira is going to be in time, and with it, the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Through 3.5, all tied 4 apiece. Didi Gregorius come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. He's got to hope that that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Grounded to third. Holt is there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder, Jacoby ELLSBURY.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in the center fielder, Jacoby ELLSBURY. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Grounded back up the middle. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw to first will be in time to take care of ELLSBURY, and there are 2 gone now.
And he's finding the terrain much easier to navigate this time around. After that 4-run inning, this is a guy who needs a quick inning here, and he's 2/3 of the way home.
Brett Gardner will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Here comes the first pitch. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. On his way to pitch number 75. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Shot to third, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. A good inning of work there from Clay Buchholz. And that'll keep it a 4-4 game. Chris Young heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Center fielder, Chris Young.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
And there you see the leadoff man on deck. And, you know, they'd love to get someone on base when this lineup turns over.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Sometimes this is just what you need. You know, you're in the middle innings now. You can grind out a walk, make that guy throw a few pitches, get him into the stretch. That's where you can finally put him away.
Xander Bogaerts strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. You see anything mechanically that leaps out at you about what might be going wrong?
I just kind of think he's overthinking things out there. You hear catchers talk about telling pitchers to trust their stuff, and I think right now he's just not trusting his stuff.
And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
His last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider. But tonight, it's been a different story. Watching video of the last game is really paying off.
Sabathia pauses. Here's the 2-0. Off for second is Young. High and deep to right center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The left fielder, number 25.
And this is how you break out of a cold streak. This is his second hit of the ball game, and this one goes for extra bases. And you can see that confidence is slowly starting to come back at the plate.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle. I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Very tempting up there, but that's all.
Oh, that one got the pitcher. And they'll end up taking the lead, and talk about insult to injury. Hopefully he's okay.
Well, you know all the infielders are taught to try and knock a ball down in that RBI situation. But here on the mound, I don't think he had any choice. This one comes back at him and gets him flush. And by the time they all scramble around to find the ball, they have no chance of preventing that run from scoring.
Here comes Yankee manager Joe Girardi on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move. That'll be all tonight for CC Sabathia. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Ivan Nova is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here.
Nova.
Here's Hanley Ramirez, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Five runs, 5 hits, and 2 Boston errors to this point in the contest. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Two and one after the foul ball there. Here's a high pop-up. Teixeira is under it, no problem, 1 away.
Well, they might have been looking for the outside part of the plate there, but this one comes right back over the middle. So, I mean, he's lucky to get out of this with just a pop-up.
Stepping in now, Travis Shaw. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly, as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, his second of the game, and they double him up. It's 8-4.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Dustin Pedroia will stand in now following the home run. And you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled back. Right side, hit hard. Starlin dives. What a stop. Safe.
Oh, love the effort there.
Nearly a highlight reel play, but they'll have a runner on here with 1 away. Brock Holt will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Oh, you know this ball had base hit written all over it. And for as hard as it was hit, it may have even made it into the alley. But that's a nice job at short to get all the way up there and just pull this thing down for the out.
In now, Rusney Castillo. On the ground near home. Foul ball, however, strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. Beltran there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Red Sox 8 and the Yankees 4. Alex Rodriguez will start things out here for the Pinstripers, to be followed by Mark Teixeira on deck.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
Well, this start's been a real bear for him so far. You see the pitch count here to start the 5th. That has to be a concern.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. 0-2, here it comes. Way outside. 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, he had him in good position here. 0-2 to start the inning. He just can't seem to finish him off.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
Well, it's never an easy task to have to start an inning by going through the 3, 4, 5 guys. And obviously, no exception here, because he drills this ball, and he's going to wind up at second with a leadoff double.
Mark Teixeira will stand in now with the runner at second following the leadoff double.
Yep, more hot water here to start the inning, and it's right back into that stretch again. And this is starting to become a theme for him.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Well, you see there on the graphic, he's at second with his 4th double here on the season. Hits are even at 7 apiece. That's wide, 2-0.
Hey, it's danger any way you look at it right here. You've got a base open, but you've got an even better hitter waiting on deck. So I don't think I'd be working around this guy. I'd be forced to go right after him.
The 2-0 pitch. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Cutter, and that's a called strike 2. A runner at second, nobody out. Got him. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game. And boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Now to the plate, Carlos Beltran, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is where he's so comfortable hitting righties so far this year really well, hitting over 300 on the year.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. 1 out and a runner on second base. That's inside. 2-0.
If he throws him a strike here, I think he's crazy, especially with an open base.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Hitter's count now. Here's the 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Bradley is there. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Yeah, and here's a situation. You think back then this would have been a sacrifice fly. That's just another example of how important it is to do those little things.
Brian McCann stands in. Reached on a walk in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Out in front of it, strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Shot toward right center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Rodriguez will take the turn and head for home. And the runner from second is in to score. That makes it an 8-5 ball game.
Well, nothing will put a smile on your manager's face quite like a 2-out RBI. Well, things weren't looking good, and he looked like he was going to get stranded out there, but he comes through to drive him home.
Greg Bird will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And now, with him really starting to labor out there, I think he just wants to get out of this 5th inning.
And even if he does, that might be the last we see of him.
Here comes the 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here. Two out with the man at first. This is line to left. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More from Yankee Stadium in just a moment. Anthony Swarzak will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
41, Anthony Swarzak.
Blake Swihart will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Right back at him, but I think it got his glove. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now.
Now batting, center fielder, Chris Young.
Well, show motion's going to give us another look at this ball coming back at him, man. Oh, boy. You just don't have any time to react to something coming that quickly. He's lucky he's all right.
Here's Chris Young. As he'll swing and hit this one hard but foul off to the left and out of play. The 0-1 on its way. Not the greatest at bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
And that is not good.
Bases are empty, one man out. Hit to third. On to first, and Young is retired here, 2 away.
And this is music to a manager's ears here. After he watched his club give up 4 runs in an inning ago, this guy's come in and gotten 2 quick outs to start the next inning.
Digging in now, Xander Bogaerts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Out in front here is Bogaerts as he drives this one foul down the left side. 8 runs, just 7 hits, and 2 Boston errors to this point in the contest. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
This is in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Beltran. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Leading off the inning, Starlin Castro, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as that graphic shows us, he currently leads the Yankees in that category.
Yeah, and when a guy can post numbers like that, his teammates just expect him to produce game after game. He's a hit machine for them.
Tommy Lane will take over on the mound now here in the 6th inning.
Tommy Lane.
Didi Gregorius will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. He's set, and the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Nobody out, runner on first. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Well, that's all about playing the percentages there. They bring the left-hander out of the bullpen to get the better matchup, and he obliges with the big strikeout.
So a runner at first now with one away, and it's back to the top of the order now for Jacoby Ellsbury. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Runners on first with one down. And a swing and a miss there by Ellsbury as he's down 0-2 now.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
And they took him right up the elevator shaft on these three pitches. I mean, you could chart where they are. First one low, second one about belt high, and then the third one up around the letters. Three different locations, each yielding the same result.
Brett Gardner digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive to center field. Young's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. The Yanks leave one. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. Back here in the Bronx, Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Jackie Bradley Jr. is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball one. Ground ball right side. Castro's got it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
And this guy's one of those unsung type pitchers. He's not the setup guy, he's not the closer, but these are the guys that keep you in the ball games, and he's doing the job here.
Hanley Ramirez will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. And here's it. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Two tough sliders there back to back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, on deck, you got a guy that's homered twice already. I don't know that you want to be putting on more base runners to face him.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
That probably should have been a strike, but 3-0, sometimes you don't get that call. And he puts a man on here on the 4-pitch walk.
Travis Shaw will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. He's ready now. The pitch. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
Just because he's thrown 5 straight balls doesn't make this an automatic take, especially if for a guy in this part of the lineup.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top, and just fire that thing in there.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Well, if you're going to be a relief pitcher in this league, you better have a little bit of fearlessness in you, because this guy's already got 2 home runs earlier in the game. And look what he does. He comes right back after him in this at-bat, and it winds up paying off.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Here's a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing.
Simple throw over there.
And again a throw, and the runner back safely. Lifted into the air out towards center field. And Ellsbury will make the catch, and with that, the side is retired. A-Rod will lead it off when we get back. It's the Red Sox 8 and the Yankees 5. And there indeed is Alex Rodriguez now. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Rodriguez.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here it comes. Hit to first. Ramirez fields it cleanly, and he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
This isn't always the way you want to play it here. I mean, it's late in the game. Your guys are losing. Wouldn't be such a bad idea to take a pitch or 2. Instead, he chases after the very first pitch, and it's an easy out.
Mark Teixeira gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Outside, 3-0 now. Waiting in the on-deck circle, there's Carlos Beltran. And Teixeira wisely lays off that one as it misses for ball 4.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder
Carlos Beltran will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We've got more on this Sunday night after this. Dylan Betances will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Dylan Betances.
Leading off the inning, Brock Holt, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Betances sets. Here's the 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Two and 0 count, and the pitch. 3-0 now.
A lot of pitches away here, which is smart given that short porch and right.
He's set, and the 3-0 offering. And a good take there will nut him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, it seems to me like you've at least got to make him go after something there. I mean, the bat never left his shoulder. And that's making it way too easy for a guy leading off the inning.
Rusney Castillo stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1.
And that's what he needed to do after the 4-pitch walk. Come right back and get ahead versus the next guy.
Oh and 1. Here it comes. 1-1. Good break on the knuckle curve, but he missed with a 2-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
And fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the two starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Blake Swihart will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention. I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
Runners on first with one down. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Here it is. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as this is now a 5-run cushion.
And this is where these guys can be so dangerous. They've got power all throughout the lineup. When the number 8 hitter's taking you deep, you know there's no easy outs.
Jason Shreve will get the call here as he'll take over with one gone in the top of the 8th.
Jason Shreve. Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder.
Here's Chris Young. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's ball 1. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Looking up is Gardner. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. It's a solo shot for Chris Young as it's now a 6-run ball game.
You expect to maybe run into trouble when you're going after the 3, 4, 5 guys, but you don't expect to serve up back-to-back home runs to the bottom of the order. And this is a deep lineup, 1 through 9. They can strike from anywhere.
Xander Bogaerts will stand in to try it again as we take you back to the top of inning number 1. Here he was leading off the ball game as he got things off on the right foot with a solo home run. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Oh, man, if you're a pitching coach, you might want to update your resume after this performance. His guys have been brutal.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Plenty of home runs to go around so far as you see the elevated totals there. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Bogarts is retired, 2 down now.
Yeah, a nice job behind the plate. He wants it low, so he's got a good idea that this ball might be in the dirt, so he's able to smother it and then make the strong throw to first.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the ground to third. Rodriguez is up with it. Throw on to Teixeira to take care of him, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Red Sox 11 and the Yankees 5. Brian McCann will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. And that misses 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a 3rd time.
Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Tapped out in front of home. And a rather easy first out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Greg Bird.
Greg Bird comes forward for another shot after being robbed of a hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it was an absolute showstopper. All you can do is get back up there and try to hit the ball hard once again.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it. Bradley makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 14.
Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. Starlin Castro will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball one. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Ground ball left side. Holt is right there. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They'll need better than that, down 11-5. Now the beautiful views of Manhattan at night. Welcome back to baseball on the show from right here in the Big Apple. Hanley Ramirez stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip.
Hanley Ramirez.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. And Ramirez can't get that one as he swings and misses for strike 2.
And this battery knows full well that this guy's been scuffling lately. So they're not messing around here. They're coming right after him.
And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Good changeup in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Ramirez is retired, and there's one away.
Oh, this one could have been trouble. But that's a nice play behind the plate to clear himself of the runner and then make a good throw on to first base to get the put out.
Standing in now, Travis Shaw, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. One out, nobody on. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. This one's flared out toward left. Here comes Gardner, but he won't get there. It falls in.
And you check this out. This is on the inside part of the plate, but he still is able to take it to the opposite field. I'll tell you, that is bat control at its finest right there.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Well, that's a tough part of this game right here. You do everything right and get donuts. Absolutely nothing for it. You see, he goes with the pitch well, drives it the other way, but it's directly to the second baseman. He barely has to move.
Here's Brock Holt now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Drilled right back up the middle. Gregorius is there, and he'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do it for this half inning. Red Sox leave one. They're up big, however. It's 11-5. Striding in to start the ninth, Didi Gregorius, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. And he lays off for ball one.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. Ready on 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, I would think he was due just to pitch an inning or so, but he's pitching pretty darn well. So why not stretch him out a bit? It's been working so far.
Digging in, Jacoby ELLSBURY. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. A windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. There is Pedroia. Throw to first will be in time to take care of ELLSBURY, and there are 2 gone now.
You know, there's no such thing as a routine grounder with this guy. If you take your time, he's going to be safe. He'll beat it out. So that's a nice job of getting rid of it quickly and getting him at first base.
Here's Brett Gardner now.
Nope.
And he takes ball 1.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over.
And this will wind up being the kind of save that you used to see back in the 70s. He gave him all he had out of that bullpen, and he winds up finishing this one off himself.
An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered more than once with runners in scoring position. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was more than enough to lead his guys to victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Red Sox win it 11-5. Good night from the Bronx.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 11 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors. They left 4 runners on base. For the Yankees, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Clay Buchholz. His record is now 4-0. The loss goes to CC Sabathia. He falls to 3-3. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees and Red Sox thank you for your patronage and remind you to buckle up and have a great evening.